Hello, guys. Today we are going to talk about hope, and the statement which we are going to expound upon is it is our it is in our darkest of the moment when we must try to see the light. And this statement was said by Aristotle, I think. I just can't remember the actual name, but I think I'm 85% sure that it was Aristotle. So before we try to understand what does this statement mean, I want to share with you guys a story of mine, a personal event which has happened to me. I want to share that with you guys. So, so I am the student of LPU, Lovely Professional University, which is situated in Punjab, India. So, if you guys don't know, I am currently pursuing BA LLB in LPU. So it is in India, but I'm not actually from India. I'm from Nepal, and I have came here to study. So it is the event which happened when I came here. So initially, when I came here alone. My parents didn't came with me due to some reasons. So when I came here, so everything was new for me, everything was overwhelming for me, and I knew nothing about this place. I had been in India before also, and I have lived for 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 years, but this Punjab was totally different for me. It was totally new for me. So when I came here, the lovely professional university gave me 2 days of complimentary stay. So I just went there, and let me tell you, this all these things for me was not easy. It was like every people you see that you don't know anything about them, you don't know how they talk, you don't know how will they behave, you don't know how will they answer to your questions. You just don't know, and definitely you don't know what place is where, what things are where, how do the people here live actually. So everything was really overwhelming, but of course I have been able to manage this. That's why I'm here, and I'm still in LPO. So when I came here, they gave me 2 days of complimentary stay. So I went there. I got into the room, and the one day has passed. So second day, I had to do some admission processes, so I did it, and I had to find a room for myself because I was not planning to stay in hostel, so I had to find a room for myself. So I went, came outside, and one thing was that these guards on the gates was giving me a lot of stress, right? They was not able to understand what the situation I am in. They was asking for ID card or some proof or something, but I had just came here. It was had only been one day. So whenever I had to go outside, they just stopped me. So I had to explain all this thing, and then they would let me go. So I understand that was for security reason, but let me continue. So what happened, I came outside, and I tried to find rooms, and definitely, obviously, the rooms here in nearby, the rooms nearby are really expensive. These are not cheap. So I tried to find the cheapest room I could find, and also not the cheapest, but in budget also, means, and it's not too expensive also, and not too bad also, means decent room and in decent price I tried to find. So I found a room, and I called my parents. So I said that this is the thing, this will be the rent of the room, and this is the room. So they said don't be hurry, relax, wait for a few days, and watch, see more, right? Try to find a better room, a much cheaper room. So I understand now that why they had said it, because they just had said it because we can also always find a better things, better room, right? Better things if we just keep looking. I understand that why they said it, but at that moment, at that time, I was like, man, these things are already overwhelming for me, and I'm alone, and and they are just not understanding me why they are staying. They have only given me 2 days of complimentary stay, where I will go, what I will do. So all these things are coming in my mind, and it is making me worry. It was making me a little by little sad, right? It was breaking me a little by little. But so I came back to hostel, and again the guard in the main gate again did the same thing. So I had to explain him all those things, then he let me go. So when I came to the hostel, this guard was in the hostel was just was he was just not ready to listen to me. Like he was you are not allowed this and that. I'm trying to explain it, but he was just not trying to listen to me. So just at that moment, I'm not going to lie, at that exact moment, after a few minutes, I broke down to the tears. I started crying, not loudly, but tears was falling from my eyes, and I just started crying. So then the wardens and all the people came to me and said that, don't worry, you should have come to me. Warden said that you should have directly come to me. The guard doesn't know the things, or they don't know what you are and what and how you are staying, and it is only for security reason. So they try to tell me all this, and they try to relax, but and I said okay, okay, okay. I was still crying. I was still crying, and I was just holding. I just you see, using my hanky, I was just soaking all those tears. So I said, okay, okay, okay. Then they said they gave me the warden gave me his number, and after that the things because of that number, the things got much easier. But I was at that time I was still crying. I was just soaking my tears with the handkerchief of mine, and I just went. I went in my room, and I was feeling like I was not feeling good. I was not feeling great. I was just it was a dark moment for me. So what I did, I will just tell you guys that what I actually did. I just took out my phone. I started recording, and I started talking. So okay, this happened. This has happened. Okay, I have done this. I just started going through the days of what happened. Okay, this happened, and we did this. People behave like this, and people do this, people do that, and I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling sad or whatever. I just started talking. Then suddenly, all of the sudden, idea or this thought, no sorry, not thought. This statement came to me that it is in our darkest of the moment when we must focus to see the light. So I thought, then I then I started thinking to started seeing that moment with a different perspective. I started seeing like, okay, this has happened. This is not definitely not a good time. This is definitely not a great time. This is definitely not a time to be happy. This is definitely painful time, right? This is definitely uh, unexpected, unwanted time, which I would not have wanted normally. But this is it. This is the time. This is the time I have. This is the time I am dealing with. And I think I have said a little bit of this story before also in some of the videos. So this is the time I am dealing with. So what can I do? Right? So so I try to accept things. I try to see things. Okay, there are times when we have a good time. There are times when we have a bad time. Bad time in this sense, times when these are demanding physically, emotionally, and mentally time, and it is stressing, it is tiring, and those times are painful. But we just cannot give up on life, right? Whatever the situation, is we cannot just give up on the life. Yes, the time is bad now, but we must try to tell ourselves, we must try to make ourselves understand that good time is also come, a better time is also come. Life is not a straight line, right? It is not constant. There are ups and downs, there are ups and downs, there is going to be the ups and downs always. But what if I would have taken some really radical decisions, a really radical action at that time, the moment when I came to the room? What if had taken some radical actions? What if I tried to harm myself? What if I tried to harm other people and not try to understand the gravity of the situation? Then the I would not have been here. My situation now would not be like this, which is right now, and the situation is now is very good. I'm it's very good. So and my future might have been totally different. I might not have got admission in the college. I might had to just go back to my country. I might have to. I might be have been punished because I if I tried to harm someone else. So the thing is that the situation is going to be bad in future. The time will come when it is painful. Time will come when it is hard, mentally, physically, emotionally. And time will come when you just want to get out from the situation. You just want to not be in that situation. Time will come. Time will come when you will doubt yourself. Time will come when you will think that why me, and what have I done wrong? I was always good with people, but this has happened to me. This time will come. But it is in the darkest of the moment when we must try to see the light, and we must try to behave in a better way. Try to see the things in a better way. Try to remain true to ourselves, remain true to our principles, because there are going to be ups and downs. Life is not a straight line. It has never been, not for anyone, maybe for God, but for as far as a human. No matter who you go and ask, there are been times, no matter how rich of the person is or how poor a person is, there are been times which are good also and bad also. So remember, when you are feeling down and when you are feeling not willing to do or just feel tired of life, remember, things will get better. You will get better days. You will improve and you will do better, and life will get better. You will get the pleasure of the life. You will be happy in the future. You might be sad, but you will be happy. You might not have feeling well, but you will feel well. Keep fighting, and remember, it is in our darkest of the moment when we must focus to see the light. So that is it for today. Bickey Kumar signing.